This week on Love is Blind, lovebirds Johnny and Amy get engaged, Amber flies the coop, and Jeremy looks like a different man in a hat. Seriously, keep that hat on, Jeremy. You're watching Phleek Reality with the piping hot tea on episode 2 of Love is Blind season 6, called The Hunger Games of Love.
I volunteer as tribute.
It's time to dive into these messy, messy waters. Of course, the question on everyone's mind from Matthew after last week's cliffhanger is,
what are you doing? What are you actually doing? What game are you playing? Ugh.
And in case you forgot, here's what off-brand Muscle Milk Matthew, the financial analysis, did.
He talked about like asking my dad.
Oh yeah, before your interview.
And if he can't do that, like he'll leave. And I was like, I'm fine with that.
That's the last thing I'd
I'll
do.
leave too. You know what he said to me yesterday? He said, if it's not you, then it's nobody. The that he was saying yesterday, almost verbatim.
Poor AD. If you don't hate the player, you will get played.
I'm such a fix-a-hoe that I would be like, it's okay, practice on me.
Well, of course she should say that, as she's out of everyone's league. But we'll come back to AD in a bit. Meanwhile, Prince of the Nice Boys, Trevor's strategy is to show everyone his playbook.
I'll tell you, my one is Chelsea.
Yeah, my one's not Chelsea.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Is
Chelsea
your one Laura?
Yeah.
Aw, shucks, Trev. You're growing on us, just like your mullet's growing on you. Then it's off to the pods for another round of dates. I'm thankful because chess solitaire is only so interesting.
Good move, Johnny. Good move, Johnny.
Careful, Johnny, or your sanity will go missing like Bobby Fischer. Something is definitely missing in Jeremy's date with Laura, though. His ability to remember her name.
Hi.
Hi.
Who am I talking to? I know who I'm talking to, actually, too.
Take a guess.
What's up, Sarah?
Oh, that's just embarrassing. But hey, at least now Laura knows how bad of a liar Jeremy is.
I'm being a smartass.
So your second guess.
No, oh, stop it.
Yeah.
You are not my second guess.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, nobody's buying that.
I don't even know what you look like, but like I am still like somehow oddly attracted to you even with your thick neck.
Oh my God.
Spoke too soon. Not gonna lie, some of these couples seem like they're running out of things to talk about.
I have 2 robot vacuums that are running 24/7.
Shut up, that is so hot.
Yep, so my house is immaculate.
Or sing about.
Like we three kings are glory and sauce, bearing gifts, we travel so far.
Despite Johnny's beautiful shower voice, Amy is smitten like a kitten for him.
I'm an August girly.
I couldn't do the, oh my gosh, I can't.
You can't.
Let's hope that's not a preview of how their wedding night will sound like. In the mix of all the AD drama, it's actually sweet to see Amy and Johnny making a genuine connection.
My main fear and like my main priority in this life until like, you know, I have kids is my brother.
I just want him to feel safe so that no harm comes to him from like the outside. So that's
I'll
like
give you a
Love really is blind and possibly also tone deaf.
Fields and fountains more than mountains following yonder star.
Okay, enough of the sweet stuff. Time to get salty. AD confronts Matthew about his big little lies.
Like conversations that you've been having that just kind of sound like the same conversations that we were having.
You're talking about Amber?
Yeah.
And he will fronts.
That's not true. What I said to you yesterday was not what I said to her today.
He then tries to gaslight his way out of it.
Some of the things I said to you were much more deep than what I said to her. Like the first thing I wanted to do after our call the other day was call my mom and tell her how I found you.
But it will take more than entry-level gaslighting to win AD over.
My feelings have not changed for you.
Okay.
Matthew seems to know he's losing AD, so he turns up the mind games with his bizarre proposal fake-out.
You think me proposing is like the most romantic thing ever. I would love to give you that moment.
Next, Clay gets a do-over with AD, and this time, he understands the assignment.
Now I want to apologize.
We are here to build that emotional part to see, hey, can we even last on that level? So I'm sorry.
Ooh, the two hottest words a man can say. I'm sorry. Let's roll that back in slow-mo.
On that level, so I'm sorry.
AD accepts Clay's apology, and this time it's Clay's turn to get vulnerable because she admits she had a connection with another man.
Are you not feeling me or you are? Because what you just told me has nothing to do with me. Well, what love triangle am I in? We could have that transparent convo.
It's me and you and Matthew.
Because then he finds out who that other man is, and he goes from I'm all that to losing his mind.
Oh my God. Okay. You gonna regret that. I'm telling you, like 80, like.
Don't be fooled by his confidence. Clay's ego is more fragile than it seems.
Really, it's like my ego is like so hard, but I'm really trying to be very understanding and work with you on this.
AD might have just broken Clay's shell. One thing AD does break is news to Amber about the love triangle they're both in.
He asked about my father and asking him to have my hand.
That makes me feel icky because he did the same thing to me.
With the truth out there, Amber asks the question on everyone's minds.
What the actual is wrong with men?
But then Amber takes her destiny into her own hands, or rather feet, by walking off this show.
I think it's time to bow out.
What a twist. We didn't see that coming. We have a feeling that's not the last we've seen of Amber, though. With all the shadiness of Matthew, the human brick, it's a relief to see the sparks fly between Kenneth and Brittany in the pods.
The outside world would see me as an alpha male who calls the shots, makes the decisions, but I'm actually the one that wants to be led.
As Kenneth gets more serious about Brittany, she gets more serious about babies.
How many babies do you want?
At least 2.
At least 2,
At least 2.
And reveals that she might be the reincarnated daughter of her mother's late twin sister.
My mom ended up having me on her and her twin sister's birthday the next year.
What?
Seriously, you can't make this stuff up, can you? Because that would be some next level reality TV producing. We're going to assume Brittany's telling the truth.
Keep on staying consistent with liking me now.
I got you. I got you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to it.
While Jimmy's being such a Scorpio.
I appreciate that, and I really, really need that in my life, so.
I'll be raw for you.
Anywho.
Trying to decide half-heartedly who he likes more, Chelsea the flight attendant or Jessica the hot mom.
Yeah, that's something I gotta think about it.
Johnny lets slip that he loves Amy.
I don't want to change you at all. I like you. Like, I love you. Like.
Naturally, she is chill about it.
No, feelings mutual. I do love you too. And I've loved getting to know everything about you.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that.
Not everyone's high on the love drug in women's quarters.
Everything's fine. I can do this. I just want my husband, and I just want to hug my baby and smell her and bite her head.
Yeah, that's how people sound when things are fine. And this is how a pod proposal sounds.
Will you please make me the happiest man alive? Just spend the rest of your life with me and marry me.
Cue the crying, cue the dancing, cue the, chess.
Good move, Johnny. Good move, Johnny.
But it's checkmate for Matthew when it comes to his chances with AD. Now that his lies have caught up to him, he can't seem to stop lying.
Going through it?
Going through it?
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
You're going through nothing?
Or fake crying.
It's been tough for me today.
Oh my God.
And when that doesn't work, he tries throwing guilt darts at AD.
You know, America, they do love a good underdog, and they do love comebacks. I think I now got the entire country of America on my side.
This is rich, coming from the man who opened with, I'm not looking to be a C-list celebrity. After that embarrassing poor me pity party, he's definitely not on AD's list either.
I'm really sorry too. This is like really unfortunate.
He makes one final attempt to manipulate AD.
America's gonna be watching.
Okay, Matthew. Well, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
which works about as well as Johnny's singing voice.
Okay, bro.
And finally, the episode closes out by teasing Johnny and Amy meeting in person for the first time. That will have to wait until the next episode. Oh, and we almost forgot. In this episode, we did hear from Amy C, who we're pretty sure the producers did forget about.
And like, we definitely really like each other and whatever.
Yeah.
And that wraps it up for episode 2, season 6 of Love is Blind. Do you think Matthew will ever recover from his lies? Let us know in the comments and make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you can stay in the loop with Phleek Reality. Thanks for watching.